Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to some more Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Really enjoy playing this game. I do use it as a filler from time to time when I'm between games, and I figured, let's record a session. I've played a couple of games recently as a Spriggan Enchanter. And I've really been enjoying it, and it is supposed to be one of the more strong combinations. But it's a little bit more complicated than a standard fighter because you do have to use magic. So Spriggan is a super small, lightweight, sort of a fey creature. They're tiny, they have terrible strength, and they can't wear a lot of armors. No shields, helmets, gloves, boots, no regular armor. They basically just wear robes. They can wear hats, and that's about it. They are also strict herbivores. They can't eat meat at all, which is a problem in that you can't just butcher corpses for meat, but they have a very slow metabolism. They don't have to eat very often, so that's pretty lucky. They're naturally fairly stealthy, and we're going to be focusing on that. Now, an Enchanter is kind of a spellcaster, and specifically the combination we're going to be looking at is when we level up to level 2, we can pick up Ensorcelled Hibernation. Basically puts people to sleep. So what we can do is, when we walk up to someone, we put them to sleep, and then we stab them, and they die. And that is going to be using the stabbing skill, which is very important to deal huge, tremendous sneak attack damage, basically. So if we have our stealth fairly high, we'll be able to get a lot of stabbing off as well, but this is going to be a more reliable combo. The most important thing right off the bat is I'm actually going to turn off all the other skills, because it's very important that we get a few ranks in stabbing as quickly as possible, so that we can one-shot enemies from the sleep. So we're going to do that. We actually will never need to level our weapon skill at all. We will never get in a situation where we're fighting toe-to-toe, in part because we're incredibly squishy. Spriggans get like no hit points whatsoever. So we do start off with +1 dagger and a bunch of +1 darts. And looks like we found our first victim. He'll probably wake up before we get there, especially since it's such a long distance. Yeah, there he goes. So I probably should have just actually daggered him from the start. Now, the Spriggan Enchanter build, you will either like die at level 1, or you'll do really well. As soon as you hit like level 2, especially level 3, at that point you've got enough. I need numlocks toggle. Oh, I guess we're going to shoot some more stuff. At that point, you've got your sort of basic spells and enough stabbing skill that you should be able to get into your combo of putting things to sleep, kill them. Putting things to sleep, kill them. We might pick up that dagger. I'm going to pick up some extra darts for the early stage. So we've got nothing we need to do with bodies, which is kind of interesting and different. And let's keep going here. I'm going to pick up extra darts. So we'll rely on them a little bit more early on. Rune Short Sword. Now, here's one of the interesting things. I've discovered some of my issues with dungeon crawl, and why I haven't been doing quite so well has a lot to do with the fact that I really wasn't prioritizing upgrading my weapon class. Because if I had something like, let's say, a magical dagger, and I found a non-magical short sword or saber or something like that, I wouldn't upgrade, because I was like, well, this one's magic. I'll wait until I find a magic one. But it turns out upgrading your weapon class is so very potent that it's worth going to a non-magical variant, even if you already have one. I'm going to pick these up just to see, mostly for the early game. But in this particular game, I'm going to be using daggers almost exclusively because daggers get tremendous bonus damage on stabbing. Have I not leveled up yet? Oh, nice sneak attack. See, 1 shot, 1 kill. Okay, skills are increasing. Yeah, I'm still level 1, but my stabbing is now level 3, which is quite nice. Another magic short sword. We're going to be checking those out soon. As soon as we've established what our detect curse is, just in case we find a one with a good brand, we might keep it as a backup early on, because we might need to do some straight up melee. Level 2, excellent. Now, we're going to memorize Ensorcelled Hibernation. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to instantly turn off Ice Magic. Ice Magic shows up in this list at this point because the Hibernation is a combination Hex and Ice Magic, but we don't actually ever want to learn ice magic, probably. Just going up in hexes is going to be enough. And again, I still want to level up the stabbing a little bit more. But now we can get our combo off, which is very nice. Like I'm going to use here, this beetle or cockroach is awake right next to us. I'm going to zap, and it's B. Hopefully we'll get it off. We don't have a lot of mana or a lot of success right now. There we go. Just put him to sleep, and now I should be able to one-shot kill him. And there's our combo. Wait for my mana to come back and keep going around. Oh, I'll just fight the bat straight up. And I'll fight the rat straight up as well. Right now, actually, we're going to avoid casting the spell too much. Simply let him come to me, and I'll cast it on him. Simply because it uses up food, which hurts me a lot right now because I actually don't have access to a lot of different food types. But once I get my spell casting skill up, I should move my mouse, I just realized, then I will have the freedom. I'm just going to kill this guy from ranged. I will have the freedom to cast the spell quite a bit more. So what I mean is the spell casting skill reduces the amount of food you need for the abilities. I'm just going to go down and pop it right back up here, just in case something happens. At least reveals a little more of the map to me as well. There's no way I'm going to get to this guy. I shouldn't even be. Let's put him to sleep and kill him. There we are. So that's a lot of darts, but I don't think we'll actually need so many darts anymore. Bump, bump. We'll rely on them from time to time to maybe do a pull or something like that, but generally speaking, part of the problem is actually I don't have a lot of strength, so carrying stuff's actually going to be a problem. We ignore all this armor. Ooh. Okay, we do start with +1 robe, I believe. We do. I'd like to try that on soon, but again, I'm just going to wait until I've found a few more scrolls, and then I can find which one is detect curse or remove curse. But we'll start reading the scrolls pretty soon. Same thing with the ring. Usually it's safe to put a ring on. There are very few cursed ones, but sometimes. A couple places I can't reach. I'm not too concerned about that. We'll go down a level. There we go. Nice to get a sneak attack. The ability for them to detect you, it happens every time you take a step. So you want to minimize how much line of sight they've got on every step. Close in as much as you can, and then hopefully they won't wake up. Different monsters have different levels of awareness. He woke up. Let him close in. And I don't approach them because, ouch. There we go. And I don't approach them because I want to have the perfect initiative when they come adjacent to me. If I walk towards them, they might get a free hit off on me. I'm going to increase my strength, even though you might think intelligence because I'm kind of a caster, or dex because I'm kind of stealthy. I want to get my strength up a little bit so I can actually carry things, because right now it sucks. I have more spells than I'm used to. The next one I want is Confuse, which apparently I don't have enough levels for yet, so we'll have to wait. Because the problem is the Ensorcelled Hibernation, because it's got a cold component, doesn't work against anyone with cold resistance, which is most undead and a few other things here and there. But Confuse works against most of those things. So Confuse is the less good version of this. You don't get quite as much sneak attack damage as you do against something that's actually sleeping. Is that the only dart he's got? Looks like it. So you don't always have the ability to one-shot confuse people, but you still get the extra damage, and so, you know, 2 or 3 shots down the road. And whereas the... Woof. That's a little bit dangerous. I'm going to pull you up the stairs here. Are you really hitting me from over there? Arg. Okay, asleep. And you've got a spear as well. Nope. Alright, we'll go up and we'll... Actually, I'm going to run away. That's the other reason the Spriggan is so good. He's so much faster than everything else. So you can always run away. Alright, where'd you go? There we go. Sleep, 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 sleep. There you go. We'll get better with that. Rune Spear, we don't really care about that. Couple more scrolls before we start IDing them. Would be nice. Oh, ow, that hurt like hell. Fuck. Run away, I don't want to risk it. I'm a little concerned about running into something else here. Okay. Upstairs, heal, and we're going to find another stairway down. This one over here. Just kill the bat. Kill Kill this. I'm miscasting these spells. Oh, I haven't changed this yet. Okay, my stabbing is actually higher than it needs to be the only thing. Now, we definitely need spell casting and hexes. In fact, dodging stuff, and I think that's it. I'm going to put a little bit more focus on these two to get the spell casting a little bit more reliable and use less food. Shoot. I need at least 2 magic to try to put him to sleep again. Well, this isn't annoying at all. And I'm hungry from the spell casting. Got him. I don't like to do it unless they're adjacent to me, because the hibernation actually's got some range to it. But I like to wait until they're right adjacent to me, because sometimes you do it one tile away, and then you step forward and they wake up. And you can't put them back to sleep right away. They're immune to it. Let's eat an apple. There we are. Okay, slept you right away. And I'm going to pick up this short sword. Put you to sleep. Good. Keep exploring. This one's not magic, is it? No. Non-magical. Put you to sleep, kill you. Put you to sleep, kill you. See? Such a powerful combo. I might turn off the stabbing entirely for a sec here. No, it'll be okay. I might delay it once it gets a little higher. We are one-shotting everything right now, so we don't technically need any more stabbing. We'll need some more soon, but there we go. I'll do that. Get our spell casting up a little bit. And then remove the focus from them so we get a little more stealth as well. Ah, there we are. Okay. We want to get some of those resist chances off. These guys are often highly, highly annoying. I can put them to sleep. They have pretty good resistance, though. I'm just getting hungry. I don't think I want to fight him right now. I think I want to try to lose him. Ah! Maybe I'll just go down a level. I'm just worried about the food right now. It's a little soon to be going down here, and ooh, that could be a bad thing. I'll try to dart him. As much as I like the little combo, just take the kills where we can get them. See if we can still kill him while he's sleeping. Nope. Sleep now? Good. There we are. Oh, fuck, Sigmund. Okay. Like, if we can get him while he's sleeping, great. But, wow. If we don't one-shot him, we're potentially dead here. So I'm going to see if I can't just avoid him entirely. He's a spellcaster. He's got some pretty annoying powers. I don't think I want to worship Thetis. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know who I want to worship. A saber. Alright, so it's actually a hard decision because now if I were increasing my short blade skill, if I were planning on actually mailing with short blade, upgrading to a saber, in fact, getting it this early is amazing, but I'm not. I'm going to be stabbing almost exclusively, which means staying with the dagger. If I'm going toe-to-toe with anyone, it's actually really bad. Although, maybe I should save it and do a swap. No, I have no skill. I'm pretty much just going to die if I'm going to toe-to-toe. I'm planning on supplementing my stabbing with spellcasting. I'm going to get some offensive spells. And, of course, another saber. What the hell? This game, if you're looking for a saber, you'll never get one. Bump. Okay. Plate armor. And that's the other thing. If you're looking for heavy armor, you'll never get that either. Rest up. How are we doing here? Right. Okay. Come to Papa. Boom. Gotta be careful. We're getting into Sigmund territory. I don't want to autopilot into him. No. Up this way. Oh, ring. An altar to Evelyn, which I don't plan on worshipping. Boom. I do love one-shotting things. I can even take on, later on I'll be able to take on whole armies of orcs easily just by going sleep one shot, sleep one shot, sleep one shot. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be able to get in there without waking them up. See that? Sleep one shot, sleep one shot, sleep one shot. Helps that they didn't resist, but of course that's because we're increasing those skills. And also, can we learn Confuse? Failed to memorize it. Yes, alright. And what are our chances of success on these spells? Well, not great. And that's the failure to cast, not the chance of resisting, which are two separate things. So, I am going to find some stairs and go down, I guess. I feel like I'm going deep a little quick. Those are really the only stairs I've discovered? Alright. Finding more bread is good. Yeah. Come to me. Come to me alone. Boom. Ouch! Stupid reach. God, that throws me off so much. Confuse? Nope. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't know if that's a successful escape. I guess I can go up. I'm pretty safe up here. Well, let's come back to that guy later. This build does become very powerful, but we may be having a little bit of difficulty here. Oh, another staircase up. There we are. Go back down. I don't want to stay and run into Sigmund. Oh, so they do get a shot right away, even if I'm waiting for them. That's too bad. Hex is level 4, that's good. No, a little bit more. These are pretty low level monsters and resisting quite a bit. Where does this go? To the temple. The temple is blocked off by rocks? That is the least convenient thing in the goddamn universe, because I really want to get a god, and I want to get one soon, but I won't be able to get one until I get, what, a Wand of Dig or a teleport? Or, not teleport, disintegrate? It's bull. Peek down, peek back up. Oh boy. I don't trust my ability to not get one-shotted by this guy. Can I get a Confuse off on him? It's a good thing I got speed. No. No, I don't like that. I'll just run away. Speed is so good, the Spriggans. My god. Ah! Why can't I lose you? Let's close some doors. I mean, ogres can open them, but... Yep. Run around the Rosie. There we are. Hopefully lost him. Skeletons are a problem. Okay, we are able to kill them because these are still low levels, but... we need to get way more reliable spell casting. Oh, teleport trap. Level 5, I feel clever. Wonderful. Which I believe is a bonus to my int. Kill the bat. Another staircase up. It's not terrible. I'm a little antsy about fighting wizard. I got my mouse in the way again. Come to me. Sleep. Dead. Come on, my stealth's not that good. Come on, snake. There we are. Right, so... Can I dart you? Oh, you're going to fling darts at me and do huge amounts of damage? What? I don't want to keep just dropping levels here and not getting XP, but... There we go, I got confused. Sleep. Gotcha. Glowing Orcus Trident, and that's one of the reasons you were so ouchy. Whoa! I don't want us to try the same trick with the ogre. It was risky enough as is. No, not that way. Alright, down one more level it is. A shop. Can't believe that economical temple is all screwed up. An unidentified scroll. 2 of them, actually. Should probably pick them up. It'd be better if this wasn't this kind of shop and things were actually identified, but I'll take scrolls when I got them. Let me go and just check these stairs. Yeah, just grab it. Oh, I'm burdened. That's really bad. Okay, let's read some scrolls. 5 of these. Oh, good, it's identify. Almost certainly identify. I would kind of like to identify the detect curse first. Well, it's probably one of these. I can almost certainly just blind cast those. All right, let's identify potions. Did I pick up a second book? I didn't even notice. That's why my spell list was bigger. Did I read the book? I must have. I'm just not remembering. I tend to like to... Potions are one thing, because I never like to chug them that way. Okay, so that's identify. These are probably good spells. Tried but did nothing. That's probably remove curse. In fact, I should do that. Teleportation. Okay, well, that's fun. And a little risky, actually, to be doing on a floor I haven't cleared, but I guess it worked out. Really, a rune quarterstaff. Cool. And this guy? Detect curses. There we are. Drop this ring. Let's try to wear these rings. Magical power. What nice thing. Yes, I could use a deeper mana pool. Thank you very much. Levitation. Nice. We don't need it now, but it's good to have. And this one, we don't know what it does. So we'll probably cast an identify on it just to be certain. Oh, we've got that too. Now we've got the important one. And then I can try this other robe. So it's also a +1 robe. I guess I'll just drop my old one. And then we'll equip these various weapons, see if any of them have a brand. Otherwise, I'm not keeping them around. Nice to know if this other dagger might have a better bonus than my current one. But I find in practice, when you're going with the stabbing route, it's not going to auto-identify, and I don't know if it's worth spending a scroll on. And it's from such a low level of the dungeon, it's unlikely to be considerably better, if at all. So I'm not going to bother. Okay. So we know we didn't get any branded weapons. I may as well burn some more scrolls. Identifying some of these. Scroll of Fear. Scroll of Amnesia, which could actually come in very handy. Remove Curse. Magic Mapping. Blinking. Probably Remove Curse. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to do... I'll do this ring. See Invisible. No kidding. Oh, and it's another good scroll. Potion of Poison. Well, I'm happy I did that. Get rid of it. And was there a scroll that I could get rid of? I don't think so. No, they're all decent. Alright, all in all, not a bad haul. Control teleports, decent. Control undead is interesting. But I really want invisibility. That's the last part of my core combo that is so good. Huh. I did ID that. Wait, really? Hold on. This is remove curse. That's not remove curse. This did nothing. What does nothing? I guess a few things. All right, well, let's change the inscription. Clear. Does it still say tried? Yes, it does. All right. All right, so actually I can just blindly wear this amulet. Amulet of Rage, which allows me to activate Rage. Well, we may as well leave it on. There's no harm, I think. I don't think it'll automatically do it. It just lets me choose to. Excellent. Level up some more. A little more strength. We're going to need the carrying capacity. I can probably unfocus these guys and just do that. I'm actually going to want some evocations later on. I'm going to leave it on, although it won't actually train unless I start casting them or just put a focus on in there. Evocations necessary to use wands successfully. I'm going to leave it just blank for now. We'll see. Because we do need an alternate course of aggression for later. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. Could be pure spell casting. Another shop. Book boutique, really? Grand Grimoire. Alright, so more spell books if we want some. And once we've got some money later on. But right now we're doing okay. Another shop? Why you no go in here? Oh, that's the one I had already. Never mind. Okay. So by default, the auto-explore mechanic will enter the shops. Another book. It's summoning book. Summon ugly thing. Interesting. Summons are actually pretty helpful. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Oh god, I get some disintegrate or dig or something so I can get into the academical temple. That's where I like to put my stash. Might not matter so much for the spell books. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot them and have them come in here. Sleep. There we are. Boom. Effective. Nothing in here that I want. So we're going to confuse the undead. Nope, resisted. There it is. Excellent. I one-shot that guy. At some point, the confused thing won't one-shot. And more identify scrolls. Nice. I could just zap this, actually, for the wand. I should zap it on someone and see what it does. Let's ID some more of these potions. Okay, next enemy I see, I'm just going to hit them with this wand. There we are. Boom. Oh, haste is actually really not what I want to do to these guys, but I should still be able to sleep them and kill them. Wow, that had potential to be dangerous. Most wands are offensive. The real buffing one might be like heal, but haste is like certainly the other exception, the most dangerous exception. He could be really dangerous. Don't wake up. Thank you. Makes it much easier. And you, we're just going to wait until you come a little closer and then just confuse you. Nice. Boom. Takes a few rounds of combat, but we got him. Sleep. Okay, you guys have noticed me. Did the rest of them not come? Another dagger we'll pick up. I don't think it's branded because I think we would have noticed. Can I confuse you from here? Stupid hunger. Oh, that hurts. I don't actually have... You know what? I'm going to go resistance. Sleep you. Fail to sleep you. Alright, running away then. That's enough of that. Oh, wow. I should have cleared some of those bodies, apparently. Run upstairs and heal. All my resistances are fading away. Let's eat these chocos. I'll eat both. I think if I have like a problem being overburdened, I could just eat my way up to completely full, to engorged. I don't think there's a penalty for that I'm aware of. Although I feel like I should check. And at least it gets rid of some carrying around weight. Let's take another stair down. And then I still can't do invisibility. No, it'll be a while before I do that. I gotta get my hexes up quite a bit higher. Yeah, we're fine for now. Sleep. Thank you. Hello, beetle and gecko. I could try this dagger out. Nope. I'll just drop it. If it doesn't have a brand, I don't care. Sleep. Sleep. So you can see this is a really, really strong build. And I like it because it's a little bit more interesting than plain melee, but it's not super complicated caster. There we go, fall asleep. I'm getting contaminated here. I'm going to start developing mutations. And there is another shop. Armor Emporium. Chris Robe would be armored one with a bonus to stealth, actually. It's interesting. I'm kind of tempted. I would lose 1 AC, and taking it off later would be a pain in the ass, and I can't armor buff it. I don't think I'm going to do it, but the bonus to stealth was certainly very interesting. Was there even something else in there, now that I think about it? What was it called? I don't remember what it was called. Anyway. One shot all the things. And these don't really have a lot of time to react to me after I open the door. Oops, that guy did. Might have heard me from another room too. Those eyes are really dangerous. That one's open from the other side? What? Oh! This area got locked in? Look at that! I didn't realize that. So you have to open all the doors until you find a way out? That's my first time experiencing a room like that. That is so cool. Okay. Now I might be able to approach him. Nope. I'm going to try to confuse him from range. Thank you. You know, he could still turn around and hit me, but he's less likely to do it successfully when he's confused. Alright, just fucking run. We'll come back when we have more skills. Rest up here. Okay. There's the ogre. Let's try it again. Okay, you're confused. You're sleeping and moving? What? He still had the Zeds above his head. Ah, well. Speed, so good. Alright, let's go down a level again. Sleep. Sleep. There we are. They don't tend to have much of a chance of killing you. Okay, you'll dart me only once, that's fine. I don't want to leave the stairs. Here, you come to me. Boom. Rest up and wander very cautiously out. These large rooms make me incredibly, incredibly nervous. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way these guys don't wake up. Frost darts, fine. Oh, it's actually from a wand. Interesting. And what was that other one? Well, oh yeah, the Wand of Hasting. Well, even haste is good for me. Even though I'm already fast. Like, I should be able to run away from most things, but just on the off chance I need a stand-up fight. You are also unbranded. Okay, back to the daggers. Stabby, stabby, pokey, pokey. We can just kill the rat. I don't think we can wear gloves. Just in general, quarterstaff, okay. Ah! There you go. Attacked him out of reflex, expecting him to be asleep. These guys are still kind of dangerous if you can't come at them from an angle that minimizes their chance of... Okay, you're confused. You're asleep, maybe? Please? Thank you. Can't cast spells when you're confused. Another rune dagger. No brand. Brand, by the way, is stuff like Fiery or Vorpal or Speed. Had a great run where I had a dagger of speed. Fall asleep. Fall asleep. Thank you. I did get poisoned, but I should be okay. I don't have a lot of hit points, but it was only one bite. The worst is when they poison you many, many times in a row. Oh, so nice to kill the centaurs too, because they can be really deadly. Oops, I'm doing the wrong thing if I'm trying to approach this guy without waking him up. Done exploring. Oh, all the stairs are clumped up. So weird when they do that. Where'd that hobgoblin go? Fall asleep. Thank you. We're gonna try out... Oh, they're all clumped together, unless one's a mimic. Nope, still all clumped together. I hate these big floors. They are so dangerous. Because you can't, like, avoid people by breaking line of sight. Just clear the area on the stairs first. Identify scrolls are nice, though. Let's use one. No, we can still cast ID the wands. Potion of Curing. Very, very good to know. Here, let's zap this guy. Flame. Alright. I like it when they're nice and obvious. Hey, what, you... I'm gonna fight you on the stairs. Thank you. Level 8. I'm just getting rid of those stars. Stars show you haven't used the steps. Oh, I actually woke that guy up from, or slept him from too far away. I was forgetting what I was doing. Balork might be fine, but again, lack of walls means I can't get close to them. I'm effectively engaging them from really far and giving them a lot of opportunity to do horrible, horrible things to me. If I'm strong enough, we could probably... Oh my god! Okay, it's because there's a it's the lair there. It's just fuck, they're blocking me. There we go. Not worried about the bat. I was worried about being surrounded. But you can see, such a powerful combo. Yeah, I'm not gonna get enslavement. Although I could. Okay, this is looking pretty nice. I think the stabbing's still okay. I could probably afford to just turn it back on though. Get up a little higher. So the way the stabbing works is you can there's two parts to it. There's a multiplier. So if they're unaware of you in some way, if they're totally asleep or paralyzed, for example, you'll do huge percentage bonus damage based on your... in fact, I can pull this up. Let's see here. Bring up some stuff and then go here. There it is. So, can you guys see this okay? Excellent. So here's stabbing on the Crawl Wiki. So... based on your stabbing skill, you can do huge percentage damage from an extra, say, 20% to an extra 1100%. Huge extra damage. Now, this is divided. The short blades do the biggest percentage damage. So this is your daggers, short swords, quick blades, and sabers, I believe. All fall under short blade and will do this huge percentage damage on their hit. Long blades, so long swords and scimitars and stuff, fall under here. They do less. They still do okay. And then everything else falls under here. It's not worth doing a stabbing build with anything that isn't a sword, and frankly, you're probably going to want to use short blades. And then in addition to that, if with short blades specifically, because long blades do more base damage than short blades, right? So you're like, oh, but you know, so this has a lower multiplier, but it has a higher base damage, so maybe it comes out even. And it probably would, except that short blades also get an additional bonus to the damage factored in on their stabbing, which is before the stabbing multiplier is applied. And if you're using, and the cap is 30 extra damage, which is a lot on these weapons. Because like a dagger, if we look at this, come on, load. A dagger does like 4 base damage. So this can be up to 30 bonus damage. That is humongous. And all small blades have this. But daggers get like, all small blades have the same cap, but daggers get a bigger sort of initial bonus, or they go up faster. So you hit the cap when this multiplier happens. Your dexterity times your stabbing skill, like 1 plus your stabbing skill, which happens at around, say if you had 17 of both, you would be at around 300 in this calculation, which means you'd be at the cap of 30. And that is quite high for stabbing skill, so you can be running around with a long time before your daggers get capped. And then after that, you're running around for a long time before the other short blades really start to exceed the dagger. So you're going to want to be capped and then some before you upgrade from the dagger, because up until that point, the dagger's mostly going to be doing more damage. And then the tier 1 through 3, that is based on how disabled they are. So tier 1 is asleep and paralyzed. 2 is confused or fleeing, or if you're invisible. And then creatures that are distracted, they haven't noticed you yet, then they're number 3, which doesn't do very much. But it still counts for something. Anyway, so there you go. Stabbing explained. And why I'm going to be sticking to a dagger, unless, you know, I go into the far late game where I've got, say, maybe around like 20 stabbing skill, maybe, somewhere around there. So I don't want to leave the stair area too, whoops. Frogs are actually pretty dangerous and semi-resistant, I find. Might be just a level thing. Spriggan Baker. I love this room. This is the second time I've run into this Baker, who is asleep, so I'll kill him. He's got a robe, which is nice. Let's try that on. It's a +2 robe instead of a +3. Awesome. And, oh, well, you know what? I can leave these here. That's fine. If I need more rations later, I can come and get them. They weigh a lot. I'd really like to set up a cache in the temple. But I'm going to have to, I still need more wandage, I guess. I might just want to leave this level. Maybe I can take Blork, but he's never alone. It's part of the issue that I remember. Confused? Yes. So yeah, it's harder to hit them, and you need more hits. Confused versus asleep, which I guess makes sense. Alright, well, let's eat some. Let's eat the little guys. And you know what? Since I'm close to overburdened, let's go all the way to engorged. At which point we can't eat anymore. He looks like he might be alone, actually. Alright, let's go for him. Ooh, almost alone. I wonder if I can pull just him. Okay, I'm going to go for the confuse at range. Then sleep up close combo. I miscast. There he goes. Whew! Because he could have messed me up hardcore. And you, I'm just going to have to kill while confused. There we are. Alright, that will mostly clear this level, actually. I can't pick up the bread. I don't want to set, oh, an exclusion rule on it. Bam. Glowing Orcish short sword, unbranded. Again, he probably used it on me, so I would probably have known if it had a brand. That's a lot of stuff. As long as I can keep killing them, or rather sleeping them reliably, then I'm not going to have to worry too much about being surrounded. Ah, you're cursed. And we will remove curse and drop you because you're probably crap. Yeah, okay. Let's just go downstairs at this point. Got a little more to explore, but we'll be back. Ah, no. I want to manually check it. Is that a white? There's a sleep, which is nice, but... Fall asleep. Oh, god damn it. Too pretty to die. I'm going to teleport away. Probably didn't need to teleport, actually. I forget my incredible speed. But I'm always used to, like, you start the teleport before things get horrible. Because it takes a few rounds before the teleport actually triggers. You're really throwing a club at me? Oh, I already tried that on. Yeah, so they're going around picking up my discards. I don't want to try on the whites right now. I mean, I might be able to pull it off with a confused, but the whites are never alone. And okay, I want to take a different stair, that's for sure. And let's try out this one. Okay, well, this one's the furthest away from the lair opening, which is like death. Actually, it's almost certainly time to backtrack and clear those earlier levels. We should be fine. There we go. Finally. Where'd Mr. Confused Worm go? Hello. Confuse some more. There we are. Spells still looking okay, right? Yeah, I'm fine with how things are. Okay, Goliath Beetles can give you a bad time. They do a surprising amount of damage and they're tough. Ugh. You know what, I'm gonna, yeah, sleep them from ranged, and then if he woke up when I walked towards him, I was just gonna run away. I should actually do that more often. With dangerous stuff, I'm taking too many risks. Boom! So nice when they stay asleep for me. What the hell are you? Necromancer and one of those guys. Well, hopefully you're the only one following. So I'll confuse you and explode you. No, don't walk into the cloud of vapor. Still no invisibility. No, need more hexes. In fact, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm tempted. So you can see the hunger levels. These two spells don't need any. Confuse still needs a little bit, but not much. I was just tempted to maybe turn off the spell casting and just level up, power up the hexes. I think we're okay like this. Awesome. One shot the Necromancer. No need to cast a spell. That was huge. More strength. We definitely need it. And you will be confused and murdered. And you drop nothing interesting. Awesome. Okie dokie. Well, let's back so that we've got a little more room. Confuse you. Okay, hopefully those others are still asleep. Yeah. Now, if I had invisibility or more stealth. Are they combining? Or am I just seeing bigger ones? You know, I don't want to fight them like this. It's different if I had sleep, but the confuse isn't quite as reliable enough. All right, we're gonna go way upstairs. Oh, okay. Well, we'll kill this guy. See, hardly. Well, I actually forgot. Zombies don't have health bars because you can't see how hurt they are. But you were never gonna one-shot someone who's just unaware of you, like just hasn't noticed you. Let's do a quick go to dungeon level 1. Killing everything along the way. And we're just going to do a clean sweep. Go D1. Fall asleep. Thank you. You're very annoying. Okay, so here's level 1. Okay, that was an interesting explore. And, okay, we're probably fine here. We can check our... Sigmund's on level 3. I think there was some more badness here and there. But yeah, actually, going straight to Sigmund is fine. Some exploration left to do on this level? There is too. So we did leave this one early as well. Killed the Hobgoblin on top of the hole. Loot probably fell down. Or would have been unlootable. These guys should all die really, really easily because we're so high. Buckler we're not going to use. It's so ridiculous that I've gone on this long without having a god. I wonder, can I blink through that? I don't think I can. Because it might be a one-way blink too, which would be actually a horrible, horrible mistake. Ah! I like it when they don't wake up. Okay. Sigmund is still there, still sleeping. Okay, just woke up. Cast a spell at me, I resisted. Let's check our status of things. Might be worth doing a potion of speed, just in case. I actually wouldn't mind some resistance. And I'm going to use a potion as opposed to the wand. Okay, confusion? Yes. Sleep? Yes. Dead. And you have a robe on. Just another +2 robe. Alright, well, we'll keep yours. Extra speed is running out, but I wanted the health first. Ooh, TP traps are always kind of annoying, but not really all that problematic. Another dagger, which is cursed. Remove curse, drop dagger. Cannot reach this. Do I have... I do have a ring of levitation. Let's drop the ring of see and vis and activate levitation. But I can't pick that up, right? So I have to stop levitating, grab that, start levitating, and drop off. And then we can stop levitating some more. Hooray! Let's ID the new scroll. Is it this one? Was it really? Wuluda Tunish. All that for a scroll of curse weapon. Awesome. Scroll rechargings are good. Alright, let's ID that. Cursed jewelry. I was wondering about that. I couldn't remember if I had jewelry on or not when I tried this thing. Alright, so we'll drop that. Unless we wanted to worship a certain god, we won't need any of these cursed jewelry scrolls. All the other floors, not quite fully explored. Well, we know we can take these guys now. Oh, you didn't even wake up. My stealth is just awesome. Bump. Kill you too. Bump. Go back downstairs. Oh yes, there was an... Oh, Grinder's here. There's also an ogre. Let's see if I can't get around from another angle. That won't aggro quite as much. It's a regular dagger. Another wand. Apparently not. Okay. Grinder should be fine. I think the only annoyance with him is that he blinks, and we should be able to shut that down really, really effectively. In fact, I'm going to start with a confuse at range. Nice. And then sleep him. Oh, he's unaffected. Oh, he's got cold resistance or something. So I'll just have to keep confusing him. I got paralyzed and hurt quite badly. I've already identified poison. This is probably the full heal. I think I'm just going to hit a TP scroll and get out of here. I don't like the way this is going. There we go. come back when I can invis or something. Although he's got less help now. No, we'll come back. We've got him marked. We can probably do these guys now, though. Yeah, I figured I couldn't get there. Need some mass confusions. Oh, they're actually hurting each other. Okay, reconfuse this one. And that one. Okay, that is a little bit risky. Let's go away at full speed because we can outrun them. Heal up. Problem is they know the direction we go in, and then they're pretty good at finding you at that point. Now that he's all alone and I'm fully healed, where did he go? Because I can definitely take him. You guys drop anything good? Nope. Well, battle axes are quite good if I were going down that route. Can I grab that bread now? Nope, not enough room. Okay, so let's go down one of the safer stairs. Yes. Oh, good, they're back asleep. Dissipate. I can't. There's no way I can actually just sleep them, though. They've got to be, yeah, resistant to cold. They're susceptible to fire, though. Forgot about that. So I could use some swans on them. Some swans. May as well. Wand of Flame. And last guy, I can take you just through confusion and melee. Yay! Alright. Yeah, that was dumb. I did that thing that I was talking about. I'm getting poisoned. Well, I can confuse him anyway. Have a backup. Okay, you're a little scary, but I should be able to do you fine. Let's move you away from the other enemy here. Confusion. And sleep. There we go. Yeah, it's like when they're confused and asleep, they still move around. I guess maybe they're sleepwalking? Hadn't actually occurred to me before. I was thinking it was a glitch, but it's probably intentional. Can't pick it up. Okay. Down, up. Spear, some stones. I like it when you one-shot them and their friends next to them don't wake up because you were so fast. I feel kind of badass when that happens. Hello. Oops, I can't go around that way. Keep trying to walk through those plants. There we are. Another dagger. A venom! I like that. Although, I suppose it's possible if I do something like confuse them, hit them, and then sleep them, they might wake up from the dot. Maybe not right away, I'd probably have enough time. Oh, those smites. Just gotta break line of sight for a while. Those smites are so dangerous. I should have gone up the stairs, actually. Oh! See, no wonder these floors are so hard. I've died on them before. So who is he? Which one is these? Hilt Orc Fighter or Trog? I've had enough of those. Hexes is up to 10, stabbing is up to 8. Invisibility, 21% chance is not great. Oh, I got it. But my casting rate is pretty poor, so we still need hexes. Hex skills, mini hex skills. Plus it'll help me actually land it, I think, the sleep and stuff. Come on, wizard. Come to me. No? Really? There you are. Death to you. Other wizard? Yeah, keep coming at me one at a time, guys. I appreciate that. A robe. I'd like something with resistances. Have I tried this one already? Clearly, because it's uncursed. They're picking up my discards. I'm going to fling a dagger in there. I'm burdened. Whoa. There we go. Drop the robe. It's a +0/+1 dagger of venom. Definitely worth it. If I have to melee at any point, it'll be really quite nice. Okay, let's try on this robe. I still have remove curse. Lots of them. Good. It's just a +1. So drop that. God, like, frogs are so freaking effective. Okay, I'm level 10 now. My time. Oh, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. I will continue this briefly. See ya.